Hi, if you're new here, my name is Marsha. I'm a YouTuber based in Nairobi, Kenya. And to my returning subscribers and viewers, thank you for always coming back and clicking on my videos. I really appreciate your support from the beginning till this far. So, today I'm back again with the Bazoo.
Yeah. Hey guys, what's up?
Dark as 11 p.m.
Ni lighting mbaya kidogo but forgive us for that.
Why is it not affecting me?
Uko side ya dirisha.
So, welcome back to another episode of us. Today we are doing another interesting video. As we've already seen according to the title, the things you should know or do before
you move in with someone.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, are you even ready?
There's a lot to be talked about, by the way.
A lot, but we're going to summarize that in just 6 points.
A lot of people, by the way, I don't think a lot of youths who wanna consider a lot of things
when they're moving in. You just think about the hype of it, and then the way you're going to be, you think you're going to be spending time with your partner all the time. You think it's going to be very interesting living together. And then a shock on you.
Niwera kunda family.
Niwera. Sasa unafanya watu wanachanganya.
Sasa unajua mambo yangu. Anyway,
aburudia.
Niwera kunda family.
Niwera kunda family. Tuanze wera tunda family.
Niwera kunda family.
Yes. So we want to do this video. I hope you enjoy this video. If you've not subscribed, kindly just subscribe before starting, because this is content that you don't want to miss. And we've been giving you content back to back. By the way, this is the 14 of 100 of the 100 days challenge that I've been doing. So let's get started right into it.
Yeah.
We'll go first, my ladies.
No, you go first. Ladies first. Yeah.
So the one thing that I've come to know that someone really needs to know or do before moving in is to decide.
Yeah.
Just make up your mind. Decide. Yani, don't have doubts about it. And if you're doubting, you think you're not ready, then just wait.
It's true, by the way.
Sometimes they say that you never know when you're ready until the universe shows you. Sometimes you have to make up your mind about some things as an individual. Let it be a personal affair. Don't wait on the universe for everything. Yes, things will flow, but you have to set the pace. You see, Kilian, can we record? Can you please record? No.
Kwa mpole. Yes, give us time. Sindo? Kaa chini pale uone cartoon.
Alright. So, if you're planning to move in, just decide first. Deciding will save your relationship or you as a person from a lot of things. Once you've made up your mind that you want to move in, that means that you're going to be prepared, and no matter what comes rain, comes sunshine, you're going to stay. If you're going to have fights, if you're going to have problems, whatever that will be thrown at you, if you had already made up your mind initially, then you're ready for anything.
That's true.
Yes. And relationships are not just a bed of roses. There are bad days.
Ups and downs.
There are days you don't even want to look at each other. So if you went there without making up your mind, then it would be very easy for you to just pack your things and leave.
Itakuwa ngumu sana.
Tuanza kuna mahali nafaa kuenda na decide. Yes.
So as for me on that, I normally feel like a lot of people who wanna end up moving with someone because of the circumstances, some certain uncertainties, but pressure, let me say. Sana inakonga ni circumstances. Maybe things are not moving well in your life, ama kumetokea something abruptly, maybe mmepata something like pregnancy, ama mmepata mtu ana, by the way, kama hapa hivi sana ni keja au sijui students sana. A lot of students kwanza they moving together, yani it's so funny. Yani kusave 12,700 ya rent, mtu anajiingiza kwa mashida mingi sana.
Tell us, when did you move in and what made you move in? What made us move in?
Us. I think we just decided because
let me anchor this guy. You see this guy? It was in December of 2020, and I was telling him my sister is coming to Nairobi, and she need to get crashed at my place for a while before she stabilizes and start. Then you know that this guy tells me, Sasa, if your sister is coming, you just come and stay at my place. Just carry your things and come say, what do you mean? I never went. I didn't go during that time.
Honestly, at your time, you got to need assurance. I was giving you assurance, Yani. I got you. Don't worry. You know?
But you're insisting all the time.
Yeah, so not lazima nikupe assurance when I really want this at the end of the day. But my point was, before you move in with someone, you should know what you are getting yourself into. You should make up your mind. Okay, uingie mzima because it's a very big sacrifice from all angles. You're going to sacrifice a lot of things about you. It is, I think the main thing yenye msana anafaa consider ni kwanza, do you really want it? If ni circumstance inakupeleka, then I don't think it's the best thing. Heri tu wache mu find your ways hapo kando. But if ni by heart, me personally, mimi najua sisi tulikam together by heart because tuliendanga
think about it,
talk about it, na at the end of the day after tumekaa kando pole and that's how we did. Now by the end of command hata tunaweza overcome a lot of things, tuna grow pamoja, you know. So as for me, hiyo part ya kwanza, you have to be decided. You have to know what you're going to. Unajua most of the people who hawajui aje wakati una move in with somebody, huyo jamaa hataki mchezo. It's not a game. Mse ako serious, anataka kufocus na life. If umeamua you are ready, you're in for it, na yeye pia ako in for it. It's a marriage, a potential, it's a potential marriage you are in already. So madam, unajua pia lazima uende ukijua you are going to try and be a wife, trying to learn to know your ways, the same way with the man, sindio? Unacheka nini? Kwani hujazoea wisdom? Hujazoea wisdom kutoka kwangu.
Mimi naambia tu kwa sana I think madam ndio kwa na hiyo pressure. Unakutanga mtu amefika a certain age, like 26 or 27, and then chali yako probably hajaanza kuuliza kama moving. And then I don't know where all this pressure comes from. Sasa when ndio unaanza kupressure the guy, anasema hayuko ready, and then you are there pressuring, mara unaanza kubeba vitu zako unaenda kupeleka huko. Guys, don't do that.
No sana.
Just stay at your place. Mimi mbona watu wanagopanga kuishi kivyao. Back then when we didn't have a baby, it was kila mtu ako shule au shughuli zake. Living apart was also good. It used to give us our own space to grow. And it even makes the relationship better. You miss each other, you see such things. But if you start pressuring someone to move in with you, or you want to move in with them, and then they just have to accept because you pressure them a lot, the relationship might end actually sooner than you expected it to. True. Give people their space, let them decide. It is better that way. On to the second point for each one of us. Maybe my cry goes out for the girlies. Men, before you decide to move in with someone, after deciding that you want to live with your girlfriend or your wife, whichever, so
tell us,
please, just know that you're no longer single. You're not living alone now. You stop your bachelor traits. You make the person feel good being in a relationship. You can't just be absent all the time. You're just hanging out with boys, going to where. For one person to move from wherever they were to come live with you, you've decided to now live as two people. So for all your activities or any plans that you have, you should keep the other person in mind. You see, like for example, if say you are a life of the party, like you're always going to parties, drinking. When you start living with your partner, you tone it down a bit if they are not that outgoing. At least go, but keep them in mind. Or if she can go with you along, then that is fine. But you can't just continue living the way you are living when you are a bachelor. Okay, they say everyone should be happy as themselves first before being happy as a unit. But if you are just concentrating on your own happiness, being locked in your own feeling and emotion, and you're being happy on your own without considering the other person, then even the unit will not be happy. You'll have your own happiness, but you as a unit, you as a couple of the relationship, you're not going to be happy.
I think it goes both ways, isn't it?
Yeah, even for women. Yeah, I know there are women who also don't love changing the way they used to be. They want to go out for all girls' nights out and stuff, and then you forget the relationship. But when you at the part that you decide to now you want to move in, these are the things that you should be able to think about. Are you ready to make the sacrifice? Are you ready to ensure that you as a unit are going to be happy? Such things.
Yeah.
You need to be happy as an individual, but just know that if you're being happy at the expense of your partner, the unit
right.
can't be happy.
Another thing and you feel like people should consider before moving in. Yeah, handsome niggas.
Which handsome?
Some niggas. Rapudo kwenda huko, you know.
Rapudo mbaya nini?
Only shape.
Ini shape ya kichwa ya rapudo.
Asini vile tu mimi sijanywa na sijapiga suti. Anyway, so mimi nilikuwa na feel like there is this point yenye wase wa take seriously na inakwanga very important. You know, wakati una move in na somebody, unless una move in na the same gender, hiyo ni ya wale watu wetu. Lakini if you're moving in with a man, you have to be ready to accept to be led. That is for one. And you have to be ready to learn. And you have to be ready to be respectful. By heart, hizo ni vitu lazima tu jiambie. Yani at some point unajua sometimes inakonga ngumu, you know. It's like shule tu bado. Mwalimu anaweza kuwa tu una feel like hayuko fair on you. Ama kuna vile anaenda ni kama ako wrong as per your own opinion. Ama una feel tu hiyo kitu anakuharass in some way. But at the end of the day, hata vile utamweleza lazima itakuwa respectful. Lazima utamwachia bado a lead, hata kama utamcorrect ama utamfanyaje, lazima bado ata feel bado. There is no way when you approach and you make a feel maybe unamwenda mine or something, unaona. It's the same thing because unajua men wanapenda kuwa au ndio leaders, unaona, au ndio heads, ndio. So pia women, I think before we move in lazima understand kwanza, ujue you are not going there kuwa independent woman. Pale unaenda kuishi, mnaishi together, but somebody will be leading. Definitely somebody has to lead, na it will be the man in most of the times, sindio? So hiyo ni kitu yenye msana nafaa consider sana, because I feel like a lot of kwanza youth sana, unajua kwa wale wenye wamesonga hadi 32 wamesha experience these things a lot of. Sasa au wameshajua wenyewe ni lazima tu pale utakubali maneno fulani na fulani, but for ma 20s out, we struggle so much, na unapata a lot of relationships zina break, zinashindwa kuendelea ku advance. Wana move in badala ya ku progress, waingie wako mafiance or something, inakata. Mwanaume analia siheshimiwi, mwanamke analia sipewi nini sipewi time ama or something, unaona. From the woman's perspective siwezi jua, maybe that utatuambia, but from the men's perspective mimi naweza sema it's good just accept to be led. Make your man feel appreciated, I feel he's the leader. If that's one of the ways that utafanya umse ya motivated na ajitume so much na responsible so much. Respect so much, respect hata vile unamhandle, hata vile unamcorrect, hata vile unamwambia, hata times zenye uko frustrated ina matter sana. Na pia ukuwe ready to learn, because unajua wakati move in with somebody, kila mtu akona path yake. Kuna vile unaishi when una grow up, na kuna vile yeye pia anaishi wakati alikuwa na grow up hadi saa hizi. So unapata the man ame develop a certain way of living, na wewe kama mwanamke uko na your own ways na your own characters, but lazima mtakutana pali pamoja. But hiyo path moja yenye mtakutania itakuwa morph hiyo path yenye inalidiwa na huyu man, umeona. So at the end of the day, vitu mingi have to humble yourself, learn from him. Unaona, learn his ways, mtaflexiana through yeye njia yake. Inakuwa ngumu sana upate me come together mnafuata path ya mwanamke, itakuwa ni kama mwanamke ndio leader, unaona. So, but most of the time ni mwanaume ndiye atakuwa leader, so you just go there, be ready to learn.
Okay, let me just add on that briefly from the female side. I feel like, you see, there are different types of people. And let me give an example. You see, say you're in corporate is a good example, right? you have a leader, but the leader, like you don't feel his authority. He's not stamping his foot. Either his communication is weak or something. Yani, ama is someone who is just never straightforward. What do the lower workers do? The employees, they start to rise up. They start to take charge because they are feeling like things are not getting done, or like this is not how it's supposed to be. So for men out there, I think you have to take the leadership role seriously. Yeah, a woman is a very easy person to submit when she feels like things are moving in the right direction. Like even if there is no solution to something, but there is a plan, any things are moving, she feels secure. But you see, the moment a lady starts feeling like, the moment she starts worrying, the moment she starts doubting, it's so easy for her to forget the protocol
and to take like matters mwenyewe. And I feel like sasa ana take charge and I feel insecure. In a certain way ako insecure.
But the moment ana feel kuna hiyo sense of security, itakuwa rahisi sana.
But by the way, on that hata umeendeta to my third point. Sijui kama niseme ama ningoje.
Unaweza sema alafu mimi nitasema after.
Yeah, because I feel like there's something yenye pia nilikuwa nataka niseme as my third point. So unajua si nikasahau. Wallahi. Ulikuwa unasema nini?
Nilikuwa nasema for a woman kusubmit kwake inaweza kuwa very automatic if this man is taking the leadership kwenye inafaa.
Unajua nimeona kile na kiroli zile sijui meni twist aje. So what I'm saying is this my third point was if you are moving in with someone especially for the young couples. Unajua sisi we are young couples, so sana we'll be talking to our fellows. Na pia wale wengine wakubwa if they can borrow something is good, sindio? So I'm insinuating kwa wale wengine young couples. If you want to move in with someone and you're still young, you have to understand that is a part of growth. Okay? I feel like ladies, unajua expectations they are different. Expectations za a man na expectations za a woman they are different. Unajua a man expectations zake ziko in terms of future. Mwanamke expectations zake ziko present, which inaleta a lot of pressure. Inakuwa perfection because ndio uione ikiwa present, unataka uione. Unaona, na man ya future ina bring patience because ana feel it's a curve yenye anafuata. You understand? So pia ladies, mimi na feel like it can be good kama unajiambia already it's going to be a path of growth. So that utajua mna grow pole pole, every step mna take mnaendelea ku grow. That guy mwenye saizo unamuona anaguruma is not a man yet. Ni wewe ndio una feel too safe na yeye, na ukimwangalia unamuona like a man, but kwa watu wa 32 years wanamwangalia wanasema kijana mdogo huyu, mtoto. You know, mtu mwenye ako 40 sasa ni anamuona hata ni KP. So you have to be patient with that person pia. Unajua na feeling mtu, unaona ladies wana expect to say achieve kwa na unajua drive yake iko on a different level, results za hard work yake iko ni present, ni physical, ni kitu inaonekana, you know. Alafu pia wakati kuna struggle sana, maybe ladies wanatamani huyu mse anaweza kama na solutions zenye zitafanya. Unajua shida zetu ni shida za zenye shida za kimaskini, shida za kimaskini. You know, no kwa young couples sana you find out una come to realize zile ni couples wanafanya fiti financially, unapata wako well off, unaona. But kwa hao wengine wenye wako medium ama wako low, unapata kuna a lot of struggles zenye honestly for a lady, unajua lady ni mtu ako sensitive. Na finance ni a very big part ya ku make her feel comfortable, unaona. So ana feel like I wish, unaona. But pia in terms of behavior, kuna vitu zenye unaweza pata huyu jamaa maybe ana frustration in some other things, maybe mnakosania vitu. Unajua at the end of the day mwanaume, mimi na feeling, mimi personally nakanga na feel like yes, maybe kuna vile hapo imeenda na hivi. Maybe mmekuwa na altercation, umekosea your beautiful mama na amekuongelesha rudely sana. But una kama again una realize no, you know what? Pia ukiangalia amefeel vibaya, ako emotionally alikuwa amekuwa overwhelmed, na ukiangalia yeye bado mdogo, si mtu wa 38 tuseme anafaa kujicontain sana nini, bado ana learn, unaona. So una encourage tu, mnaambia na poa, sawa pole, but au kufa reactive, tujifunze tusifanyange hivyo, unaona. Ukiwa na ile hope, by the time nafika somewhere, so unaona mtakuwa mmegrow sana, unaona. So pia ikikuja side ya man, pia kuna vitu pia yeye pia ataenda kiongeza, unaona. Ataenda kwa ana lead fiti. Kuna times maybe saizi unaweza feel insecure, uone huyu jamaa kuna venye kuna bill yenye imetupata anawea, ama tujapanga hii mwezi vizuri kama last month, ama mbona sisi hatuna hii kama watu wengine, ama we can get more, ni vile hatusukumi, you know. But pia unakuwa tu unampeleka na ile una understand, unaenda pole pole.
Okay, na nikuulize on the same point. Mwa mna feel the same way, tuseme sinyi mko na expectations of us. Tunafaa tukue tumefanya hii, to clean, tulinde familia and stuff. Tukiwapatia the same expectations, huwa zina put off grid, like mna feel sasa tuna overwhelm, ama huwa mna consider the same way mko na expectations from us. Pia sisi tunafaa kuwa na expectations from you.
Okay, huwa tuna consider hivyo. But unajua there is one thing yenye inaleta kaka difference. Sijui kama ushaikuwa prefect wa Daru. Alafu hiyo class yenu ifail kwa streams zote kwa ya mwisho. Alafu walimu waseme mnakonga noise makers. Alafu iseme kwa parade mnafaa work so hard, improve, msikuwe number last tena bure. Nyinyi mnafaa mpelekwe dark room, mfanyiwe mshughulikiwe kazi. You know, ukiwa prefect yani utakuwa na a different kind of pressure than the rest of the class. Si ndio? That is the same thing na men. So unapata men already wanangangana kuprove wako responsible. Personally wanangangana kukuwa responsible. Unaona? Na wanangangana calculate, hata wako na desires tu pia. Wanataka wa excel. Unaona? Kila mara anatakanga aende akuwe the most successful man. So unapata yeye mwenyewe personally anangangana kujisukuma. So wakati unamuonyesha pia na hiyo pressure mingi that unataka hivyo, anaanza tayesa kukua, anapata extra pressure, anaanza sasa kufikiria priority ni kivipi. Yani unajua ukikuwa na anakuwa rational. Good, anakuwa rational. Sana the moment amekuwa rational, unapata vitu mingi anaanza kufanya si venye yeye angepanga, angependa kufuatilia kwa nani na plan zake, unaona. I think men huwa wana react now in a little bit differently kama kuliko venye unajua kuna vile unaweza weka normally lakini sometimes akikuja unaona na whatever ana seek for iko juu sana kuliko hata venye unaweza ngangana ujump stretch ufike. Sasa hapo ndio pressure kujangi na kula mtu.
Okay, my third point. The thing that you really need to know before you move in is that you need to practice radical honesty. Radical honesty is where you're being honest with your partner on literally everything. Let me tell you, honesty is one thing that people underestimate in relationships, but it can make or break a relationship. You see, when you're not being honest, you're making the other person not to trust you. And if the person cannot trust you, so what is the foundation of your relationship? You know, you ever look at these people who lie a lot until when they are telling the truth, you can't trust them because you're used to them lying. That is what happens. You know, you're creating life with this person. You're creating what is meant to be your future. So this person needs to trust you. So the moment this person starts having doubts about you, then he or she actually starts even questioning the future. So radical honesty, I mean, you be transparent with your partner. You don't, for things that you feel like, you see, they say some things are better left unsaid. But I like to say also, everything that is done in darkness comes to light.
That's true.
Yeah. So as much as you feel like there is this thing that when you tell your partner it's going to hurt them, like for anything that you'll feel that way, either you do something and then you feel if my partner finds out about this, it's going to really hurt her or him, then you're not supposed to have done that thing in the first place. And then honesty comes in many ways. Honesty and you as a person honest with your emotions. If you're not, if you feel like something is wrong, you need to talk about it. Just talk about it and be honest, and the other person should be able to validate your feelings if at all the relationship is supposed to work, and if you want to build something with them. And then when it comes to finances also, I know girlies at this point you don't agree with me, but you see, for you always hear that mwanamke anaweza kuwa na 5 million na bwanake anangangana hadi wanataka kufungiwa mlango na rent, na yeye anasema mimi niko tu na 50.
Yeah sana,
si ndio? Yeah, why does it get to that point? Me usually feel like hata yeye alishaonyeshwa anafaa kuna chake,
alivunja your trust.
Na anajua huyu jamaa pia akiwa na do ya inakuwa ni yake. Inakuwa ni yake. Na sasa yeye juu on the edge, yeye angangane. It should not be that way. Me usually feel like yes, as much as kuna hawa men wenye, this one is one of those men wenye wana feelingi do ya mwanamke, wewe fanyia kenye unafanyia, mimi nitajipanga. But kuna hizo relationships zenye a man is always hiding the money. Can you imagine? Like you want the leadership, you want the authority, you want everything, but you don't want to provide. Sasa bibi yako tu ndio anangangana na loans, anangangana na kukopa, anafukuzwa kwa chama juu kazi ni kukopa na arudishi ama anachelewa kulipa. And then you see that such a woman cannot even submit to you. And then when it gets to you having a financial problem, she will not come through. She won't, because she can't even trust you. So you need to be very honest with your man. Kwanza finances really break relationships. And at the moment someone feels like they have been going out of their way, struggling, nini, and you have just been accumulating your own wealth somewhere hiding, I think hiyo inakuanga
hiyo by the way hiyo inaweza hata mimi honestly nikapata ati kuna like my partner ati sasa umeenda umeaccumulate pale mahali ati huko na account yako kando na mimi sijui. I think honestly hiyo itaweza kuwa
na kama niko nayo tayari
itakuwa so heartbreaking juu. Okay, it's better ukuwe na some amount, some cash yenye tu ni yako kando, yenye you can chip in anywhere, yani it's your free money. Lakini ati uko na account unachanga na mimi siku aware. That is very dangerous bwana.
Why? People need to have their savings.
Okay, yeah, you need to have your savings, but sikiza nikwambie.
Hauna pesa yako yenye mimi sijui.
Sikiza, mimi nasema you understand your point. Kuna free money. You can have your own cash. Unaweza kuwa na some 100,000 hapa hivi. Yenye unajua that is yours. Na hiyo hata kama sijajua uko na 100,000, hata ukani surprise niambie I had some cash somewhere. Yes. Lakini ati uko na account yako fulani, kila unaekaanga unaongeza 50, leo umeongeza 100k, kesho umeongeza 10k, kesho nyingine yaani unaipai life, unaunda, na mimi sijui hizo efforts zote. Unajua hiyo ni kumaanisha there's something you're up to yenye you feel like I shouldn't be part of it. Unaona? It's better uniambia aje kama kuna pesa yako mahali na save, hata basi just a fine detail kidogo, hata hiyo inaweza leta some security to it.
So ndo nasema, unaona hata hizo unasikianga mtu amekona partner wake, si umeisikia partner ametoka partner wake shamba ama property, like kitu ni yenu imagine. Lakini mtu partner wako your own person mwenye unalala kando yako, kiamka asubuhi unaamka ameuza title deed ama umeamka ameuza gari.
Zio happen sana.
Mtu unaendesha kwa highway, gari imezima nini, this property no longer belongs to you. So before you get into a relationship, you really need to practice radical honesty. Learn to be honest. Unajua kuna watu ushaona wale watu wenyewe they have problems saying the truth, like lazima tu wadanganye, na wanadanganya hata bila kujikuta. If you're that way, you need help. Alafu the only bad thing about lying is that you'll have to lie again to cover up your lie. So you end up lying and it weighs in on you. So just learn to be honest. Those are my points. Win kiss hapa. Jane.
Hey, hallelujah. Yeah, wow.
So that is all for today, guys. I hope you enjoy. Would tell us more in the comment section.
Yeah, by the way, you can contribute your opinions up in the comment section hapo.
What other people need to know before they move in.
In fact, mimi by them ingeweza mazee, this is a whole lot of a conversation yenye tunaweza ongea hata hadi because
mkitaka tunaweza letea
hata part, in fact hata inafaa iende
part 5.
Inafaa ikuwe serious.
Relationship Chronicles ni kwa na hiyo series ya Relationship Chronicles but imekuwa inactive for a while.
Mimi by the way
tunaleta huko stories.
Unajua mimi naangalianga vile wase wana dive in kwanza kwa history ya kumove in. Naangalianga ninajambia I wish ni kwanza machali jamaa pale you have a girlfriend alafu ndio amekuja hataki kuenda ana the guy mazao unaangalia unaona asiwezi mfukuza wacha pika anai imefika Monday aendi anaenda daro anarudi
si mbaya hiyo bora mjoka nye mnafanya
hapana unajua motivation ni muhimu unajua wakati unaona kwanza hiyo ni another thing ya consider before move in amsay motivation ni nini
hiyo pia ni another point before moving na mtu know your position in their life waulize wajua unajua baadhi kuna wengine wao wana conclude wanajambia huyu sasa venye amemove in anaenda kuwa bibi yangu ama sasa tunaenda hivi mpaka the long term na labda yule dem hataki lakini wewe hujamuuliza sasa yeye anakaa tu kama
ni wajanja msema hawezi kukuambia tie mwenyewe hadi uulize
So guys, add us more points in the comment section and let us know your experience tangu move in, what made you move in, how is the going so far. So that is all. Remember to subscribe if you haven't.
Click on the notification button, comments kwa wingi, maze like hapo and help us share. Journey to 1,000 subscribers.
Yes, it is possible.
Yeah.
So that is it.
See you soon. See you in the next video.